Okay folks, we've been motoring all morning and very windy conditions. Plan A and B for our anchorages for tonight have been ditched. That's the island of Cephalonia, home of the Cephalonian cheese. Take 10. Now, take 10 because we've had a crying kid. Now, babe, welcome to Cephalonia. Now, I'm going to test your knowledge here. What is Cephalonia famous for?
Wasps.
Okay. Okay, finish.
Apart from wasps.
Bold rats.
Bold rats, plus also it was where Captain Corelli's Mandarin was filmed.
Oh, was it? Oh, wow.
Certainly was. You see, I read the tourist books. You sail the waters. My job is to be the font of all knowledge.
I'm impressed. These lovely Brits are letting Sienna have a go on the slide. She's a water baby. She's all over it. Whoa! Day 13, leaving Cephalonia Island, Bay of Andreas, Auntie Sammy. We're sailing. 4.8 knots, speed over drowned.
2 swims and 200 metres to attach line to the shore. Bow lines tied, and I think we are successfully moored. This is our second perfect mooring, and what I'm really stoked about is the restaurant up there. How magic's this, huh? Look at this little bay, just us and 2 other yachts. Cheryl's in the water there checking the bow line because she doesn't trust my bow line tied to the tree. And then going around there's some day campers, and up there is a little Greek taverna, and we're going there. Okay babe, so you've sailed Australia extensively. What's different about the Greek islands?
The way people anchor, the way boats anchor is completely different. The deep drop-offs, the rocky beaches, different style of eating, more constant winds here. The girls are taking some modelling shots over by this ruins, maybe for the next Clio magazine.
So here we are, almost Limini. This is the standard of the jetty that we're getting in and out of. Cheryl's fine at a lightweight at 52 kilos, but my 100 and something lumbering kilos can smash through one of those boards pretty easily. Here we are in lovely Cephalonia. One of the interesting facts about Cephalonia is a key site for World War II. 9,000 Italians invaded Cephalonia because of its strategic ports, but the Greeks fought a mighty fight and 6,000 of them died. And only 34 survived the Second World War. So babe, talk to us about the importance of freeboard.
Freeboard
Yep.
is where you walk along the edge of the yacht and there's no compromising.
We're going to show you that, but just over here, you know, these little boats, pop boats over here, and you monohull lovers are going to be up in outrage, but there's just no room. I'm director of photography here. There's just no room to walk around and do anything. Have I got a big knob? Oh. So this is what what we refer to as freeboard. You know, plenty of room just to walk around. You know, you got the netting there, which obviously serves a purpose while sailing.
There's no compromising. You need a catamaran.
Nah, what's up, Doc?
What's up? The sun's gone down. It's 8 o'clock. It's nearly bedtime.
here we are in Stavros, Ithaca, Greece, the world. And the local taverna is also the local butcher. And you can see all of his instruments in there, hacksaw for hacking away. Sienna's mesmerised by the pig.
What is it, Sienna? Sienna's doing pole dancing. It's going to be a pole dancer when she grows up. 8 o'clock bell, that means the pig's done.
This is Taki, the beach manager at Polis Beach in the beautiful Ormos Polis. He has a worldwide following of people due to his good Greek looks. But what a lot of people don't know is you're from?
I'm from here, from Ithaca actually, but I got an Aussie descent from Melbourne as well, to be honest.
Yeah, go Australia!
Yeah, oh, come on, what about Greece? Ela Lavara.
Love Souvlaki! Hey, listen, turn around. We've got to show this guy, the back of this guy's
It's not the only
t-shirt.
thing I got on me. I got another one. You're gonna be surprised. All right.
Here to
so
service you.
So my English are really good right now. To be honest with you, though it wasn't that good when I first started working here. Not being the beach manager, working for my ex-boss here. So through practicing, my English got perfect. So I was over here with my customers saying, "How can I service you?" Sorry, I thought service it was a verb. It's my fault. So when everyone told me like, you know what, that sounds naughty and you have to correct that. No, I don't want to be corrected. So I continue. How can I service you? How can I service you? So that they made the t-shirt for me. Here to service you. Water. The beach manager is a superhero.
Taki, beach manager!
Yeah, it's a mess here, so don't take here because they're gonna call me lazy and I'm tidy. Yeah? I don't mind, to be honest. Well, no, so it's not a unicorn, but darling Sienna, there's French fries for you if you want. Cause the cantina got the normal French fries. So probably, Michael, you have to taste that one.
Oh, I thought you were going to baptise
No. This is kind of a baptism anyway, so don't worry about that.
Whoa!
Yeah, for sure. Look at him. Nice to meet you, eh? I call you Yannis now.
Yannis.
Michal, yeah. Michael. Oh, come on, it's not that bad, darling. And the beach manager as well. I'm waiting for all of you to Polish beach. I'm gonna take good service of you.
I don't believe it. First chance Cheryl gets, she's taken off the bloody Greek guy. I can't believe it. And a good looking toy boy, looks like George Michael. So if you're keen to hook up with Taki and find out how he can service you, here's his details. Here they come, she's come back, she's realised she forgot Sienna.
Good morning. I'm on my morning serenity walk on a very steep, windy hill. I'm going all the way to the top of the town called Stavros, and we're in the port of Polis. It's 8 a.m. and the sun's just creeping over the hill now. There's the Bay of Polis behind me. There you go, only 15 minutes to the top of the hill. We did it yesterday with Sienna and used ice cream as bribery, and I think it probably took about 40 minutes that time.
these guys tend to leave of an evening about 6 o'clock. We don't hear them come back, but by the morning when we're up, we hear them. The harbour master stands in that tower at the end of this little breakwater. At Ingham, some of these boats are so small, you wonder how they could be, these fishermen could be brave enough to go miles and miles and miles out in 300 metres of water.
Oh, I've done my walk into town. I'm going to find the lost caves. Looking for the cave of Luizos. In there somewhere. Should I go in? Let's have a peek in. So I found it, the cave of Luizos, or whatever it's called. Not much of a cave. I think the cave had caved in, it wasn't very good.
Did you go in?
Yeah, about a metre. We're at the beach cantina having, what are these?
Souvlaki and chips.
Pork souvlaki and chips. Absolutely delicious. This is just as nice as the pepper pig we waited 3 hours to cook yesterday for. Monday morning, about 9:30, we're sailing up the channel between Ithaca and Cephalonia. We've got a southeasterly 12 knots. The forecast was easterly 5 knots. Here we were anchored. Here we are. Well, here we are, to quote Mike. We are in almost Ruda, on the island of Lefkas. Anchored safely. Why am I wearing your hat? I couldn't find mine. I'm wearing Sienna's hat.
Okay, I've been thinking about what's unusual or good about being on a boat, and this is going to be a bit of a long-winded story. The days are flying. The length of the day, you know, you look at your watch and it's 4 o'clock already. And it occurred to me there are things to do, like tasks. You know, you've got to take the bung out and empty the water out of the tin. You've got to put some fuel in the tin. You've got to check your position and do those sorts of things. But the other thing I really like is this. I get to spend uninterrupted time with my family. And I don't have to be doing things with them. I can watch them. I can just be in their presence. You know, I get a lot of joy just watching Sienna playing.
How are those houses on the hill there?
What are they doing?
Well, here we are, 2 weeks and 2 days into the trip. I'm in the galley cooking up just some sandwiches for us to have a light meal, glass of wine in hand. I've stopped wearing t-shirts because I want to... hey, don't show my belly, it's private. So I have clothes to wear when I get off the boat. Cheers.
Another beautiful day in the North Ionian Sea. Hardly any wind, hardly any waves. Oh, the serenity of motoring because there's not enough wind. How picture perfect is this? Mountainous countryside of the island of Lefkas, or Lefkada as some people call it.
So Skipper, give us an update.
We're just wandering generalities at the moment.
Rather than vague specificity.
That's right.
Welcome to Nidri on the island of Lefkas. Not Nidri, Victoria, Australia, the world. What the tourist books don't tell you about this little place is that it's not remote. And there must be 1,000 churches by the water in Greece. A couple of super yachts over there. Here we are in the Straits of Meganisi again. Look at that beautiful openness and the serenity on the water. Now what we have in front of us is one of the many anchorages that isn't actually marked on the map. There's a little cave there, but what you have is you're right between two islands. I'm not sure I'd be anchoring here.
Warning, warning, collision rush.
Warning, warning, collision course. Warning, warning. Here we are on the eastern side of Meganisi, and this is the world famous Papa Nichols cave. Really only room for one yacht to anchor there, reverse anchor with bow lines, with lines tied from the stern. Love to get in there, but it's just a little bit choppy and left our run a bit too late today.
Well, after a day of motoring here and motoring there, we've ended up back at Port Leone, which is not a bad place to be.
Back again, say what? Back again, say what? Back again, say what?
Mike's got the job of the early morning swim to untie the lines from the rock. We're sailing to Ithaca. It might take us a little while to get there, probably 3 hours at this rate. We're only going for 4.5 knots, and it's about 13 miles.
Back to the end like a star. Back again, say what? Back again, just say what? Back again, but say what? Back again, say she was smiling.
Is this driving all by yourself?
And if some of you can see, Sienna is getting some freckles on her nose.
Such a beautiful day. The wind you can hear is not because it's a windy day, that's just the boat speed wind or apparent wind. Mike is wearing his Father's Day flap hat. The type of hat he swore he would never wear. Words were, "Would rather not been seen dead in." Look at that beautiful cloud formation.
The must in the Ionion is water runners. Now these water runners are like your traditional runners, except that they're made of a lightweight material, so you can clamber over the rocky sands when tying anchors up.
A fold-up boat. So we've come into Fricas. We've seen everyone else moored alongside, so we followed suit.
But the waterman has said the water police might not allow us to stay here. But the guy in front of us in the cat said he's staying regardless.
In the 21st century, a mermaid visited Fricas. Mahi, wow. They're beautiful fish. Cut its throat or else you'll get all bloody fish. You got to cut its throat. Who would have thought you get mahi in a little bay like this?
I'm really excited to be here in the lovely little port of Fricas with a guy by the name of Tim, who we've just happened to meet at random. Tim, nice to meet you. Tim's got an inspiring story to tell, and I'm not going to tell it because I'll start to choke up. Tim?
I'm a veteran. I used to be in the army. I lost both my legs in a traffic accident in Germany below the knee. I discovered that I could still sail and compete on virtually equal terms with able-bodied people, and I love beating able-bodied people sailing, and it makes you feel part of the human race again. I bought myself a yacht, 43-foot Janos on Odyssey DS, and I'm going to sail it around the world slow time in 10, 12, 14 years. and my intention is to take veterans, particularly disabled ones or ones who have got post-traumatic stress, and their families sailing.
Tim, fantastic story, and I admire you, and it's just amazing the people you meet at random in your life, and I'll remember you. Tim, what's the web address so that people who are looking at this video can follow your journey and follow the story of what you're doing?
Okay, I have a sailing blog. I can't remember the web address right now, but if you search on Google for Limbless Veteran Tigger's World, my boat's called Tigger. Tigger, as in Tiggers have bounce.
Yeah, mate, you're in the regatta tomorrow.
Yeah.
I hope you kick ass.
We were only ninth